In my opinion, there's fewer things more startling than waking up in the middle of the night from the comfort of your own bed after hearing something absolutely blood-curdling. Unfortunately for this Reddit user Parrot Parent, who shared the following footage over on the Ghost subreddit, that is exactly what happened. At the start of the footage, all seems to be perfectly fine as we watch a quiet and empty living room where it's so silent you could hear a pin drop. However, as you would probably expect, that all changes rather quickly. Take a look and have a listen. Although it sounds rather distant, it's still enough to certainly scare the Reddit user beyond belief. I can't imagine how creeped out they must have been upon reviewing the security camera footage the next morning. The uploader also goes on to state that there have been lots of other weird occurrences that happened in their house, so who knows, maybe one day they will be able to capture something else on camera, but for now, this is a creepy piece of footage. The popular YouTube channel Devil's Hour Productions is well known for their paranormal investigations, abandoned building explorations, and much more. In one video uploaded to their channel on April 3rd, 2017, the crew heads out to the Star of India, a creepy sailing ship located in San Diego, California. As is usual with almost all of Devil's Hour Productions videos, this one is loaded with tons of creepy content and numerous paranormal encounters. As a matter of fact, the first of many chilling moments happens just over 5 minutes in, when the crew starts to set up some of their equipment.
While we were getting all of our equipment set up, we already started getting activity without us even knowing. We capture an EVP that seems like they are trying to interact with us. Listen closely. Is this entity trying to speak to us or to another spirit?
Lots of skeptics are going to have a hard time explaining that one. The words trust me," sound clear as day upon playing the footage back, but as the uploaders state, is it talking to them or to another spirit in the area? Just a little bit later, as the crew moves around to other sections of the ship, they are able to pick up another EVP that appears to be saying something interesting. Have a listen.
Then soon after we were done downstairs, we started setting up our last camera in the dining room, but then caught an interesting EVP. Listen closely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go switch out this camera real fast, okay? Yeah, I'm gonna go switch. Yeah, I'm gonna go switch. Yeah, I'm gonna go switch. Yeah, I'm gonna go switch.
If this is saying what we think it's saying, does that mean this is an entity that is keeping a girl named Kellen trapped here? Or is this just a residual occurrence? You decide.
It's truly remarkable how much these voices sound like they belong to humans, but according to Devil's Hour Productions, it is absolutely not their voices. About 10 minutes later, all of the group seems to be sitting down in one particular area of the ship, when one of them begins to use a device to make contact with potential spirits, asking if anybody's there.
Tell me who you are.
What is interesting about this EVP is that it doesn't sound like it came from the SP7. It sounds like it came from the camera's audio.
Hear the same voices.
It doesn't take long for something to answer. At this moment, you may be saying that there's no way that this video could have even more paranormal findings, but there are two more that are worth noting. As the man filming begins to point his camera toward the ground, something seems to be moving around in the area, much to the surprise of the crew. And then, just a minute later, as a camera is placed down, fixed on one hallway, something else happens that is sure to creep you out. Watch and listen to this.
Did someone move this stool?
Videos like these are hard to dispute because all signs point to it being the result of paranormal activity. Of course, there is a chance that this can all be explained, but that seems challenging with this much evidence. So, what do you think? Did Devil's Hour Productions capture authentic paranormal activity on camera, or is this all explainable? Either way, this video is highly chilling and is sure to give you goosebumps. It hasn't been featured on this channel several times for no reason. The Waverly Hills Sanatorium is quite easily one of the scariest and most haunted places in the world, and has been the site for countless paranormal investigations and ghost sightings for many years. Adding on to the ever-expanding list is this chilling video uploaded to YouTube by the channel Spooky Basement in June of 2014. In the description of the upload, the channel owner states, quote, "My friend and I spent the night at Waverly Hills a while ago, and I watched the 3 tapes worth of footage that we recorded while there." End quote. He goes on to say that upon reviewing the tapes, he noticed something absolutely terrifying that neither him nor his friend noticed while they were actually there. So, without further delay, let's have a look.
Yeah, walk in. No, right here.
Where?
I didn't open it.
That's sweet.
Oh, does that go through to the wall?
The uploader and his friends seem to be fearless and overall having a good time exploring the rundown sanatorium, and probably left soon after, but in the moment they didn't realize that they possibly had a visitor from another dimension keeping them company. It's definitely something that is difficult to explain, because it could have just been some animal moving around in the walls. Or it could have been something far more sinister. What do you think? Was this some kind of creepy watcher looking at the uploader and his friend? Was it just an animal, or is this all a big hoax? Let me know your ideas in the comments. Do you want your own scary video featured on Sir Spooks? Then send an email to sirspooksclips@gmail.com. Provide a YouTube link and a short description of the video. Church is supposed to be a place of welcoming and of worship, where people go to pray. Church is said to be a holy and safe place for all to visit, if they wish to come. However, sometimes even a place as holy and safe as a church is not ruled out from having potential spirits taking over. YouTuber Urbex Hill shared the following video to his channel on December 10th, 2020, which sees him exploring an old abandoned Nativity Catholic church, which is said to have been abandoned since 1993, which isn't too long ago, all things considered. Urbex's video in its entirety is highly fascinating and creepy, so if you are a big fan of abandoned building explorations, you'll probably get a kick out of his full video. But there are two things in particular that are sure to chill you to the core. During one part of the exploration, Urbex makes its way to a large area of the church, when something truly unexplainable happens. Take a look and see if you spot it. It may be hard to see upon first viewing, but if you look to the far right section of the screen, you should be able to see what looks like a board on the ground moving all on its own. Later on in the exploration, Urbex makes his way into a much darker and run-down section of the building where something terrifying can be seen. By the looks of it, Urbex did not see this during his visit, but I'm sure he was startled upon reviewing the footage later on. Have a look. Most people would be absolutely horrified exploring a place like this, especially all alone like Urbex was. And although nothing insane happens in this video, two very interesting and creepy things happened that are sure to keep you up at night. Let's just hope that the next person to venture into this old abandoned church doesn't find the same things that Urbex did. An Instagram account aptly titled "What's in My Woods" posted a video to their feed just a few days ago that follows the account owner and his dog. The uploader states that, quote, "I've been seeing and hearing weird noises in my woods," end quote, and proceeds to say that he captured some bizarre things on camera and is hoping that his Instagram followers may be able to help him uncover the mystery behind it all. Although it's super late and dark outside, the uploader seems fearless as he and his dog walk through the woods, trying to document their findings to the internet. However, at one point in the video, something quite strange happens, and I'm not sure that the uploader himself even noticed it at the moment. Take a good look near the tree right here after the dog barks.
See if I can get some of the trees.
It may have only been visible for a split second, but if you look hard enough, you should be able to see what appears to be someone or something peeking its head out toward the camera before darting back out of view. We can only hope that this is somebody playing a prank on the man, but that seems unlikely. Do you have any idea as to what this strange face is? Was this a ghostly figure appearing on camera? Is this somebody joking around? Let me know your ideas in the comments below. And that was 5 scary videos you won't watch after Nightfall. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content.